ESWgaming doing a deck profile of Iron Chain Turbo.
Okay. 3 Iron Chain Coil. They're the tuner of the deck. They help you bring out your Iron Chain Dragons when you tune them with Iron Chain Snake, or go for a Black Rose play if your opponent has a lot of field advantage. 3 Iron Chain Repairman. They bring back your tuner and allow you to go into another level 7, in this case Scrap Archfiend, since we don't currently have an Ancient Fairy Dragon. 2 Iron Chain Snake. Lets you get your Iron Chain Dragon when you tune it with Iron Chain Coil, and it helps with the secondary purpose of the deck, which is basically milling your opponent out. 2 Iron Chain Blaster, mostly just filler because Iron Chain isn't that big of an archetype, but that 800 damage can help push for like that last little bit of damage per game. 3 Giant Rats, searches almost every monster in the deck other than Repairman and Cyber Dragon, lets you bring out your tuner to go for fast synchros. 3 Marauding Captains, common first turn players to summon this special coil and just go straight into Iron Chain Dragon and get a synchro first turn, and if you can get 2 of them out, it provides an attack block until you can drop a big synchro. 2 Cyber Dragons, because this plus coil equals Stardust, which is like the best level 8 synchro easily. 2 Poison Chains, the centerpiece of the secondary purpose of milling the opponent out. Basically, if you don't attack, your opponent loses a card from the top of their deck for each Iron Chain card you control. 2 Paralyzing Chains, again just that little bit of burn damage that can help push like to get that last bit of damage per game. 2 Lightning Vortex and 2 Smashing Ground is just the typical monster removal that every deck should play some form of. Card Destruction helps get those last few cards out of your opponent's deck. Like if they have 4 in hand, you can just go Card Destruction, they'll be left with like only 1 or 2 cards left. Rotor searches Marauding Captains to go into your synchro plays for little Iron Chain Dragon or Repairman so you can drop Black Rose. Gravekeeper's Servant, again, helps with the mill. The opponent will have to think about attacking or they can deck out. Mind Control, helps you just take your opponent's monster and synchro straight off with it. A staple in any tuner-based deck. And Reborn, heavy of the staples. I would be playing Dark Hole, but I dropped so many synchros that I don't really want to be getting rid of my boss monsters. 2 Bottomless, the single best card against Dino Rabbit. When they drop 2 Cavazals, you can just flip Bottomless and remove them before the Exceed even comes into play. 2 Threatening Roars to stall until you can draw into your tuners. And Double Torrential, Mirror Force and Solemn are just the staple cards that every deck should play. Oh, and the extra deck is Utopia, Zenmeister, just good Exceeds. I don't really use them that much, but if I have 2 Repairman on the field, then Utopia is always a good card to go into. 1 Armory Arm, Ally Justice Catastor, basically the only real use for Iron Chain Blaster when I combine it with Coil. Gaia Knight, Iron Chain Dragon, and Iron Chain Dragon are the level 6 synchros. I usually go into my Iron Chain Dragons, but Gaia Knight is always a good backup if they've both been destroyed. Black Rose, amazing in a tight spot, and Repairman plus Coil equals this. And 3 Stardust Dragons, because I play so much back row in this stops Heavy Storm, and Iron Chain Coil plus Cyber Dragon are always a good play.
That was our deck profile of Iron Chain Turbo. Remember to subscribe, and there'll be more deck profile, duels and box openings coming soon.